Hi, I'm James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, sometimes Sake Guy. Really want to feature this producer. This is called Sake One. They are based in Forest Grove, Oregon. And for me, it's just that great way of understanding sake and the beauty of this. Now, sometimes it's referred to as rice wine, which it is not. Because it's brewed, it's sometimes compared to beer, but it's not that either. It's its own category. It's also not spirits, though sometimes the alcohol levels can be higher than, say, many wines. It's still not even within the range of any spirit for the most part. Now, these are really great examples, beautiful labels, artwork, and gorgeous contents. Greg Lawrence is the sake master, the only American sake master in the entire world. Now, I'm always amazed and dazzled by the many varieties and styles of sake. This is a great cultural experience just by tasting sake. The experience is just this legacy coming from Japan, which is absolute seriousness, fun, and ceremony. And the Japanese obviously take their sake very, very seriously, but also just enjoy this wonderful beverage. Now, in the United States, it's often at a sushi restaurant, and it's heated. Don't heat your sake. That's really something that is not going to bode well for the flavor components. It varies between each sake. Each sake has its own style, its own body, its own weight, its own flavor characteristics. That's the beauty of this, and that is it goes well with food beyond just, say, Japanese food or maybe just Asian foods. It pairs well with a variety of foods, burgers, truffle popcorn, pizza, pasta, seafood. So this is just a wonderful thing to pair. I'm excited. Next month I'm going to visit Sake One and experience a sake brewery for the very first time. So it'll be a really fun experience. And what you get from this is, first of all, look at these beautiful bottles. And you get, on top you get what this is, a medium rich sake, organic. And I think it's a great quality here. So this is the organic Junmao Jinju sake. And back panel for your review. And then we go on to the pearl. So we'll see on the top here, this is the pearl niguri. And then you'll see on the back more information. The Junmao Jinju Nigori Jinsu Sake. And here you have, and first of all, this is $13, this is $12. So if you're afraid of a huge investment, don't be. You might find you really, really have something that you're going to say, where have you been all my life? Because I think that's the characteristic that we want. We're seeking just a velvety experience in diversity in food and beverage. This is their Sake G, which is Joy, and this is $20. So these two sakes are 18% alcohol. This is 14.5. So they vary differently, greatly in flavor characteristics. So taste these side by side. Get that characteristic in terms of the alcohol. What does it do to the sake entirely? They do a lot of tours, and it's close to Portland. So if you're in the Portland area, it's just west of Portland, so it's worth a visit. I can't wait to visit and experience and taste more sakes. Now, they also produce sake for around the tap. So you'll have that on the tap in, say, New York and other places in the country. So it's a fantastic way of experiencing it. So maybe you can find a bar that serves these sakes. It's a great way to start and see if this is for you. It's one of these things where I think it grows on you. It's something that I'm like, okay, I need a shift in what I'm tasting right now. So I'm going to have a little sake before I go on to the next course of food. For more sake and wine reviews, please go to jamesthewineguy.com. Please subscribe to my videos on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, Pinterest. Salud.